Alright, hi everybody, Nightmare Baller 1 here, and I just wanted to talk about how I feel about Blackest Night so far. Um, if y'all don't know, Blackest Night is like the main story arc going on with DC Comics right now. It's basically this group of zombies known as the Black Lanterns. Like it's loved ones coming back and things of that nature. I'm not gonna touch on the plot too much. If you're watching this video, you pretty much already know what Blackest Night is, or if you don't, then I would say at least look into it. But I'll say this, okay? When it started, I was excited. You know what I mean? Like the first issue really had me excited. Like really sucked me in. But now, like honestly, the main book, Blackest Night, is really getting redundant. Okay, not until the most recent issue, where Necron is finally brought to life. Like nothing really happened. It was just you know, oh, look who's back. Look, this guy's back from the dead. This guy's back from the dead. This guy, this guy, this guy. And it wasn't really, no real story going on. You know what I mean? Like no real storyline progression. Like, uh, and then no important deaths really happened. Like in the main book. Like, I mean, but besides the Hawks, I mean, who really cares about Firestar and I mean not Firestar, Firestorm and fucking who else died? I forget. I think Adam Smasher. I think. But yeah, not. I mean, it's just not very meaningful. You know what I mean? Like, and then the art is great. You know, Jeff Johns is a great writer also, so you're gonna get good writing. It is not bad. It's just not very eventful. You know what I mean? Like honestly, the side books from Blackest Night have been better than Blackest Night. You know what I mean? Like the little mini series they had for Batman, the one they had for Superman. I didn't read the Titans one because I'm not the biggest fan of the team that the Titans have together. That's just my opinion. But that what DC has for the Titans right now. Um, but yeah, like the Batman stories were great. Like we got to see like Dick's reaction to seeing the Flying Graysons again, and Tim's reaction to seeing his mother and father. You know what I mean? We got to see Dead Man in that, and like them wondering what the hell is going on. And it was just more fun. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like it was actually going somewhere instead of just the redundant nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like the Superman one the same way. We got to see Superman 2, the Superman from Earth 2 and Lois Lane from Earth 2, you know what I mean? It was just good stuff, you know what I mean? But Blackest Night, it's just moving entirely too slow. Like until recently. And we only have let's see, issue 5, issue 6, issue 7, issue we only have 4 issues left to really get down to the nitty gritty and resolve this, you know what I mean? Like and even the side books with the Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps have both been better. You know what I mean? Like Green Lantern seems like it's the main story of Blackest Night. You know what I mean? That's what we find out the most shit. Green Lantern Corps is the most exciting story. The most important stuff happening there. You know what I mean? Like to really appreciate, like it's not like with Civil War. That was Marvel's big event a few years ago, and even Secret Invasion from earlier this year. Like it's not like those events. You know what I mean? Like with them, you could just read the main stories. You could just read Civil War, and you could just read Secret Invasion, and you get the gist of what's really going on. With Blackest Night, you just don't get that feeling. You know what I mean? It's like and all the books. There hasn't been a terrible Blackest Night book. I'm just saying that the main books are just like it's not enough. You know what I mean? Like Green Lantern Corps, for instance. You know what I mean? Like this is how you make an event seem big. You know what I mean? Like those books have. I think those books are personally the best of the Blackest Night books in general, right? But those have the least amount of dialogue. Like, recently, spoiler. Anybody that wants to read Green Lantern Corps, spoiler. Okay. um, it's pretty much the Lanterns invaded the the main planet of the Green Lantern Corps, Oa, and they're trying to attack the main power battery or whatever. All the Green Lanterns are trying to defend it or whatever, but from just their rings, they're not getting enough energy to destroy these lanterns, right? Well, Kyle Kyle Rayner, you know what I'm saying, he grabs his battery. He grabs his battery. And he tells everyone, like, you all have been great friends to me or whatever. And then he explodes the battery and sacrifices his own life, you know what I mean? To destroy the Atlantis and save Oa, at least, so they can fight another day. Now, that really didn't have much dialogue at all. But doesn't that sound like, even someone that has no idea who Kyle Rayner is, you know what I mean? That, it was made to seem like it was important, you know what I mean? Like, and Blackest Night, it was written like it was important, like it was a big deal, you know what I mean? And the last page of Green Lantern Corps, I think it was 42. I think it's issue 42. Like that last page in itself, you know what I mean? Like, how he's laying there, all tattered and destroyed, and it has Green Lantern of Sector whatever, is deceased. You know what I mean? Like, in you know what I'm saying, in that story, you know, Kyle Rayner is an important character in the DC universe. You know what I mean? Like, he took the place of Hal Jordan when Hal Jordan was possessed by Parallax. He took the place of Hal Jordan on Earth. He used to be Ion. You know what I mean? Ion is like the living embodiment of the Green Lantern energy. You know what I mean? Like, it was all made, to seem important. And in Blackest Night, it just seemed like Jeff Johns is more concerned about nostalgia. Like, look at Aquaman, look at the Martian Manhunter, and the original Atom, and guys like that. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that. Like, it's just not made to seem. It just doesn't push the story along. Like, you have to read everything else to truly understand the story. And it tried to bring it all together in issue 3, but it just seemed real rushed and it was confusing, honestly. Like, but I will say so far it's good, but it's not what I thought it'd be. Like, it's not the incredible epic story that I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's just my thoughts on Blackest Night. Y'all leave y'all comments or whatever. My review of Gary de San Frontieres is coming tomorrow, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.